This the book of Second Exodus, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Call Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule web, and a great example to the young brothers in the truth. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. That's another edition of Measure Thou the Time Diligently. And this volume 34, if I ain't mistaken, 54. So like if I ain't mistaken. So let's get into it. Lord willing, it's edifying.
Well, biologists are baffled at what is killing birds across several states in the country, including Ohio.
Several birds across central Ohio, like this one, are dying for unknown reasons, an unknown disease.
New information this morning about the unexplained increase in sick and dying songbirds in multiple states.
Concern continues to grow about a mysterious illness affecting songbirds all across the Midwest. Conservation officials say the strange disease has not been detected
after reports of sick and dying songbirds. But it's not just happening there. Cases have been reported in Kentucky and Ohio as well.
You may have noticed, have you seen any birds around that have been dying? Wildlife officials say it's become a big problem. Mysterious deaths of birds all over, including right here in Pennsylvania and Delaware. So many of our counties, people are finding these dead birds in 27 different counties just in Pennsylvania.
An illness linked to a mysterious medical condition. Experts don't know if this can be passed to people or pets.
Information tonight on reports that songbirds in central Indiana are dying off because of a mysterious illness. Conservation officers tell us it's happening in other states too. And now we've heard similar reports coming from Ohio, Kentucky, even Washington, D.C. Wildlife officials say they can't really figure out what's going on.
But over the last few weeks, bird watchers have noticed something strange.
Eye crustiness, eye discharge, and swollenness in the eyes, as well as neurological symptoms.
There have been links to maybe pesticide or herbicide uses, or this could be a disease that we're not familiar with. You know, they have tested negative for avian influenza, they've tested negative for West Nile virus.
And he says if you find a dead songbird, best not to touch it. Right now, they just don't know if what's killing the birds can be passed on to humans.
Jin hopes they find answers soon.
Sad, really sad, you know. It's birds is nature.
All new tonight, birds across the region are dying from something. And as bird watchers grow concerned, 7 News reporter Stephanie Grindley met with the West Virginia DNR.
A mysterious illness is killing birds in Kentucky.
A mysterious illness in birds has now been reported here in central Kentucky. The Department of Fish and Wildlife is now asking people in Madison County to take down their feeders as they try to learn more about what's killing these animals.
It's devastating. It's potentially devastating.
The concern for bird lovers is growing.
Once I start hearing large numbers like that, it sounds like we have some sort of a credible epidemic on our hands, and people should take it seriously.
But now Kentucky Fish and Wildlife says this unknown illness has been reported in our area. The states reporting the illness have also recently expanded to include Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania.
If it's spreading as quickly as it is,
Virginia, Maryland, and the D.C. metro area started to see strange cases around the end of May.
Berkeley and Jefferson County is where West Virginia is seeing birds keel over since the start of June. Swollen, crusty eyes, blindness, and head tilts, and one more thing.
And they've all been juvenile birds, which is interesting. And that kind of tracks with what other states are seeing.
Throughout all her years here at the Ohio Wildlife Center, Interim Executive Director Stormy Gibson says she's never seen a disease quite like this. Since the start of this month, the center has identified multiple cases of an unknown illness in songbird species across central Ohio, the symptoms of which include a white crust in birds' eyes, leading to blindness, as well as damage to their nervous system, leaving them unable to fly.
And eventually death. This blue jay was found in West Akron, but the cause of death is not known.
The disease has also been identified in several states, including Virginia, Delaware, Maryland, Indiana, and West Virginia. Now, there have been several theories that cicadas infected with pesticides may be causing these symptoms in birds, but biologists and wildlife experts say...
But hold up, what do they put the pesticides on, man? They put the pesticides on the foods you eat, man. You know? So, Hey man, the Lord say there went out another red horse, Revelation 6:4, if I ain't mistaken, and it was red, and he was given a great sword to take peace from the earth, man. Everything's suffering under this guy, Esau Edom's rulership. But this Hosea chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yeah, and the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. So hey, the fowls of heaven are languishing, man. Let's look that word up, languish. What do languish mean? Just a quick Google dictionary. Weaken, waste away. Yeah, that's good enough. I got another one. Let's play some more.
This is all merely speculation because the disease is popping up in states where cicadas aren't even present. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Jonathan Jackson, NBC4.
Health reporter Stephanie Stahl talked to one of the lead investigators about this troubling situation. Stephanie?
Well, Yuki, in the past 2 days, there have been 160 reports of dead songbirds in Pennsylvania. We want to let you know we have pictures of some of the dead birds that are being investigated.
The dead and sick songbirds are all young with swollen, crusty eyes and have neurologic symptoms.
Some of them have head tremors or they're unable to stand. We were shocked.
Dr. Scott Weber, a wildlife expert at Penn Vet, says this is impacting many common backyard birds like blue jays. The mysterious bird illness, first reported in Washington, D.C., has spread up the mid-Atlantic and into the Midwest. There are hundreds of reports.
The bird disease of unknown origin brings about a quick death, even if the infected bird were still alive by the time it comes to the center. Jordan says euthanasia would be their only option.
Well, it's hard. It really is. There's no hope for these guys. It is scary in a way because we went through this with West Nile virus back in the early 2000. And that was a very frightening situation. And we had our freezers full of dead birds and no one knew what was going on.
The illness has been reported in Maryland, Washington, D.C., Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana.
And when the wicked rule the earth, shit go extinct, man. But that's pretty much the point of the video. Let's let it. This the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 22. It say, for the whole creation groaneth in travail in pain together until now. Let's go into that word creation. The whole creation. Go into that word whole. And it means individually, each, every, any, all, the whole, everyone, all things, everything. Collectively, everything is suffering under the rulership of the wicked, man. He taking peace from the earth. It say, let's see what creation. Well, we know what creation means. That's everything. It say the whole creation languish and pain together. In this languish and pain together, it say to feel the pain of travail with, to feel pain of travail with, to be in travail together. Metaphor, to undergo agony like a woman in in childbirth along with. So everything is suffering, man. Catching pure hell, fucking with Esau Edom, the so-called white man. But hey, man, this shit almost over with, and the whole creation is gonna flourish. You know, in joy and happiness when the elect, you know, Lord willing, we are part of that number coming to rulership. All right, let's finish it out, and I'm gonna close out. Verse 20. 21, Romans 8 and 21, to say because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption unto the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. It say, for we know that the whole creation groan and travail and pain until now. It's saying, and not only they, but ourselves also. Yeah, everything is suffering, but not only everything, but we ourselves also. It say which have the first fruits of the spirit, Lord willing, we those men. You know, all the brothers who have been out teaching this word of truth and sincerity, man. You know. Even we ourselves groaning within ourselves, waiting for the adoption to with the redemption of our body. You know, and that's what we are waiting on. You know, that's pretty much the point. You know, because at the end of the day, we just waiting on the Lord to return and bring Esau down. You know, after the destruction, once the smoke clear, the sons of God is going to come into rulership. The animals going to be in peace. Ain't going to be no zoos being set up and, you know, just a whole bunch of wicked. Ain't going to be no damn fish tanks and the animals in cages and just a whole bunch of bullshit in our kingdom, man. You know, say you do have some type of fish tank where you got a glass and you can see the fish. They gonna be able to get from where you can see them and be in open free water. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be in no little small cube or bowl. No, ain't gonna be no tiger, a lion in a damn cage. You know, that's the size of a fucking room with a fake pond and no, man. Got a monkey caged up. That ain't gonna happen in our kingdom. We gonna see the animals in their natural habitat, man. We gonna have to cage them up. You know, the birds ain't gonna die off in our kingdom from a mysterious pestilence, so to speak. No, that ain't gonna happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, because when the Lord created everything, he said it was good. This wasn't happening during the time of Adam. That wasn't happening. Animals wasn't just dying off and catching mysterious diseases and, you know, falling over dead, can't fly, crippled. No. Everything gonna flourish, man. And that's what we, you know, waiting on. But Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to end to giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Rule web and the greatest time to the young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the whole elect. Shalom. Call me Yashal and the Bible. Shalom.